welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be walking you through how you can set up your Java JDK on your Apple MacBook machine. And let me walk you through the process. Okay, when you go to the Oracle site, just go to Oracle. You can Google it, or you can just copy this link here, right here, which takes you to the download page for the Java SDK. So as you can see, we have two versions here, version 17 and version 19, but 17 is a stable version which I will always advise you to install. So just click on this, and as you can see, we have the ERM64. The ERM64 is meant for the Apple Silicon machine, so you can download the DMZ version here by clicking the link. I've already downloaded my let me show you. I already downloaded mine, so let's just go to downloads. It's a little messed up. Let's do this. All right, as you can see, we have my JDK. So let's install it by double clicking on it so that we can have a JDK install. So follow the prompt. As you can see, I'll hit continue to allow it go, hit install, and it's asking me for my password to install the application. I put in my password and the installation is complete. All right, so you close this for us to be able to test. So it's asking me if I want to move this to trash. Yes, of course, I want to create more space in my machine. Basically, most times your machine is usually clouded by a lot of applications or files which heat up your memory. And you know, when you're developing applications, all those files generated by either your IDE or you yourself end up, or maybe like all those build versions or maybe dependencies, you end up taking a lot of space. So you always need space in your machine. Any other application that you want to save, you can put in your external hard drive. That's just my own advice. That's what I usually do, just to create more space on my machine, so that when I'm running processes, I always have memory to use. So I move this to trash. As you can see, I can come to the trash and also empty it. So we have something good, right? Now, for us to be able to test our application that is up and running, let's get our terminal, and let's test to see if our application is there. Well, because I already have this open, let's just run it and see though. You can do java-v version, and wait to see. Okay, because we installed it, but when if you notice that the time before now, we have not actually, when we've not installed it, and you will not see anything, it will probably give you like a prompt saying that the application does not, like, the Java runtime environment is not available. All right, but now we've installed ours, but it was advisable to close your terminal and open it again. Let me just quit completely so that I can reopen my terminal. And I can also try it again, right? The version. Yeah, so remember, we installed 17.17, like the stable version 7.06 from this downloads, and that's how you run it. So for Java applications, most developers or most teams make use of the IntelliJ, which is like the mostly recommended Java IDE for development. But some people like using like the VS Code, right? I can remember one of my former managers usually loves using VS Code. Spanky, yeah, David Odoye. All right, yeah. So let's go install our IntelliJ. All right, I like using the toolbox application to install the IntelliJ. The reason why I'm like using this toolbox is because it contains all the applications. Like, it gets to show you all the applications and that is meant for JetBrains, like all the IDs, and you can, if you want to install, you can just go directly installing them. And well, yeah, just like I can remember back then when I was doing more of design, the Adobe, there's an Adobe application that actually have this kind of functionality that you can actually use it to install all your Adobe related application like Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, etc. All right, so let's go download our JetBrains toolbox, and I've already downloaded mine. So if you're using the Apple Silicon machine, you can do that, which is what I'm using. I already have my own downloaded. So let's go to the folder and maybe run the installation. This is it. So let's install the toolbox. So you're asking us to drag it and boom. Yeah, I think he's in already. Yes, so we can now go ahead to close this and see if we have our toolbox. And as you can see, we have our toolbox application. So by the time you click it, it's popping up telling you loading and asking you to continue, right? And it's also telling you that you should allow it to pop up notifications, right? Well, let's just go straight forward to complete the installation. Let's do continue. Let me go back one step. I didn't see that last thing. Okay, this is just last license agreement, and it's telling you help JetBrains to improve the toolbox by sending anonymous user statistics. Well, it depends on you. If you want to send it, it's up to you. If you don't, it's also is up to you. So let me just allow it. All right, well, you guys, I have my little snitch here that will show me like each and every data request that it's trying to make, so I can decide to disable or block it using the little snitch. But that's not the case. So let's just go forward and accept the license. And he's asking for like already our default language is English, and he's asking for teams, system teams, light teams. I love dark mode, man, because of my eyes. I don't want to have like a bright screen shining my eyes, so I usually use dark mode. So let's go ahead and boom. So we're done with that. So we now have like the JetBrains toolbox here. So what we need to look for is the IntelliJ IDE. As you can see, this is the ultimate, which will require a license, but let's just go with the community edition. And yeah, let's install the community edition here. As you can see, it's downloading the community edition for us. Once it's done downloading, I believe we can proceed to the installation. So I think my internet is quite decent, so we can actually just wait for the download to complete so that we can jump right into the installation. Let's just try to like scroll and see the kind of IDE here. So you see we have Android Studio because I don't have Android Studio installed on machine, and we have PyCharm for professional edition. This is the professional edition. We have the community edition too. WebStorm for JavaScript development. You can also use WebStorm. PHP Storm. There's PHP Storm. There's different kind of IDE related based on the language. Oh, there's Golang also. Alright, there's RubyMai. There's PyCharm for education, gateway, etc. Yeah, so those are the application. Oh, we're almost done. Alright, we're done downloading, and now we are into the installation process, and it's saying your first tool. Oh, so fast. Oh, that's good. I love this. All right, so let's move to the next thing. It said is done downloading, so we're ready to start writing some Java code. So we can double click or click rather and wait, and it's verifying and it's trying to load. And as you can see, it's saying JetBrains community confirm. Yes, I agree to the license, and it's saying data sharing, help JetBrains improve. I already did this already, but nevertheless, let's just go ahead and do it again. And now we are ready. So now you can go and start writing your Java programs. Thank you for staying tuned. If you're first time or visiting my YouTube channel, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button down below so that YouTube will recommend this video for other people who need to see how you can set up JetBrains, IntelliJ IDE, and also the Java JDK on your Apple MacBook Silicon. All right, stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you've learned something.